Actor Neil Patrick Harris can do it all. Sing, act, dance. But could he take Regis Philbin's place and join Kelly Ripa as a morning show host? NPH chatted about the job with HLN's AJ Hammer.
You and I ran into each other down in the gym in our building here just after you hosted it the last time. You seem to have a glow about you, Neil. It seems like you really, really love doing that gig.
It's a really fun gig. Kelly's just a super amazing person. So I'm lucky enough, our family's lucky enough to be friends with Kelly, with Mark, and their kids. And so that conversation that we get to have on the air continues off the air, at spin class, at their house upstate, at their apartment. They're just super nice at dinners. They're great conversationalists. It's nice to see her be able to sort of put her own spin on the show now and give it kind of a nice breath of fresh air. So whoever takes that seat would have a dream job.
And quite frankly, when you're sitting there at dinner with Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, is there a nicer couple to look at than them?
They are pretty darned attractive.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's kind of freaky that they're so nice. And that they're so pretty. Both of them very pretty. They should make dolls of themselves.
I think you're onto something here. Hey, listen. So there is a brand new report out there today that the ratings have been terrific. Obviously, we love and we miss Regis, but the ratings have been strong for the show, which is great, and that's a testament to Kelly. It's a testament to all of the guest hosts. But this report says, my friend Neil, you are still at the top of the list as a possible replacement. You said it would be a great gig for anybody who would get it. My question to you is, do you want the job?
Well, that's super flattering, that poll. My goodness. I would love to do the job, but it's an impossibility. So if I say no, I think it makes it sound like I've conferred with my business team and we've decided not to. It's a great job and quite frankly super fun to fill in and do it. But it's on a competing network from CBS, which is the network I'm doing How I Met Your Mother for another good year and a half. And I assume that they'll be making some sort of decision about who will co-host with Kelly before then. I mean, ratings are great, but it's fun to watch all the different people coming in and subbing in and seeing how they do. But I can't imagine that can go on for that long. So
just so I understand,
it's a great job. I mean, you go there at 8:30 in the morning. You're out at 10:04.
Yeah.
That's your day.
That is different from the sitcom life where you're on set for 12, 14, 16 hours at a time. But just so I'm perfectly clear on this, have they offered you the job?
No. I mean, they've said we'd love to have you should come back more often. But it's Gelman. He's got to play things a little tighter to the vest. And just by the way, I appreciate that the more I'm talking about this, the more I'm acting like Regis Philbin. All of a sudden.
They offered me the job. They didn't offer me the job.
And my hands are going like this, and I'm talking about Gelman. So it's in my blood apparently, but I don't think it'll happen this time. It'll be fun to fill in when whoever ends up doing it is not around.
And who would you like to see in that chair? Is there somebody in particular?
I thought Jeff Probst would have been great, but he's similar to Kelly in that way to me. He's a friend, he's a great conversationalist, a great host, a super nice guy. If you ever spend any time with him, you know what I mean. He's just really present and a great guy. So I thought the two of them would go well together, and what do you know, he's got his own show that he's going to be doing in the morning. So, no, I don't know. I thought Kim Kardashian was a hoot.
Did you like Kim Kardashian? I was actually curious. Do you keep up with the Kardashians yourself? Do you watch their show?
I don't personally, but my better half, David, is now a correspondent on the channel with which she is employed. So he has to learn more about the Kardashians and their comings and goings and than most people would care to know about. And so I hear things through the grapevine about Khloe that I'm like, oh, look at that.
Just so, yes or no,
her name is Khloe.
Would you do a reality show yourself if the right opportunity ever came along?
No. Bold-faced, no.
Okay. Well, look what I got here, Neil. I got my M&Ms. Dave Levine, our executive producer, huge fan of the M&M.
Right.
I went into his office, and I actually stole this. I'm a big health food guy, but I also love an M&M. I don't have Ms. Brown in here. You introduced this brand-new character, Ms. Brown, today, only the 6th M&M character ever. What's happening with Ms. Brown? Please fill me in while I eat some of these. This is a good excuse for me.
Well, keep in mind, I haven't been asked to announce a new flavor of M&M, but the brown M&Ms that you, I'm sure, are enjoying at this very moment, the brown has never been in the commercials as a character. There's always been the red and the green and the orange and the yellow, the persimmon, the fuchsia, the lavender, but never brown. I made the last 4 up. But so now, Miss Brown it has been, as it turns out, has been part of the factory as the chief chocolate officer for the last 70 years.
The CCO.
It's her time. So the Super Bowl is coming up this Sunday. They've got an ad, and you're going to get to meet Miss Brown. It was my job today to introduce her image for the first time. And let me just tell you, AJ, when someone asks you to give you a good, chunk of money to talk about how much you love M&Ms and to announce a Miss Brown image, do it.
Good gig. Yeah, it's kind of like waking up at 8:30 in the morning to host live for an hour and then go home. Neil, I got to end it there. I'm going to finish my M&Ms. Great to see you.
You too, sir. Thanks.
Neil Patrick Harris, appreciate you being here. And you can see, as he said, much more of M&M's Miss Brown on Sunday's Super Bowl game.